Hi, it's Tom Penfold from Cohen Handler, and here are some of my iconic deals. Hardy Street, North Bondi. So this was really a very international deal. I think at the time the vendor was in Italy, I was in Asia. My client was in both Asia and Europe at the same time, truly making things unbelievably difficult. So the client was an expat. He was referred to me from past clients I'd recently bought for, and he was looking for a bolt hold in Sydney to serve as an investment at the same time. The plan originally was for us to source as many properties as possible. Once we had a bunch ready for him to come back and see, he was going to fly back over and see them. There were a couple of key agents that I was on the phone to straight away, and one of those agents was known for the exact product that my client was after. And what worked out really well throughout the deal was knowing that we've bought from him before, understanding how he typically liked to operate, and knowing that I could trust him throughout the whole process. Sutherland Crescent, Darling Point. This one is a favorite of mine. The client was a downsizer moving from Clovelly. They wanted to be in the city and right in the action. We found this property that was an absolute waterfront in Darling Point. Whilst we went through it, my initial thoughts were that it was going to be around the 4.2 mark. We started the process well below that at $3.5 million. I can't tell you all the secrets of what I did and how I did it, but the strategy meant that we ended up buying it for $3.6 million. At the time, I thought that was wild. I thought that was such a good deal until 2 weeks later, the exact same property, 2 floors up, in pretty much the same condition, sold for $5 million. Elizabeth Bay Road, Elizabeth Bay. Another really good example of, I guess, the value of a buyer's agent. So the client missed out on a property in the same building. We were able to find the property next door to the one that they missed out on. And the funny thing about it, this was a much more renovated property than the one they missed out on. And yet we were able to secure it for 100K less. Again, it was timing, it was knowing the agent, and it was about really fighting for the best outcome for our client, and it worked out really nicely. Well, thanks for hanging around. If there's any further information you'd like to know about what I do, some of the deals, or what's going on in the market, please feel free to reach out.